Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another nerdy episode of Another Nerdy Talk Show, or We Talk Nerd! Sorry if I clipped the microphone there. I'm just going to lower that for you so I can't really make people go too insane. Woo! What a day, what a day, what a day, what a week. What a week. A lot happened, but not a lot, honestly. A little bit of a heads up. This is probably going to be our last one for a while. Most of September, we're going to be away. Next week, I am going up to Delaware. The week after that, I'm going to be at Colossal Con with Bruce. Come and see us. It's in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. After that, I'm debatable. I might depend on there. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be just spending the day with somebody. But with that said, let's just make it the time while it lasts. In the meantime, tonight, we got trailers for... Boom! We got trailers for Pinnochio, Hellraiser, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, A Jedi's Return. It's Power Ranger Week, and Jablonski is ready to talk about our favorite show about the teenagers with attitude. We got some interesting announcement from this year's Gamescom. Some good games coming, some odd games coming, and some games that we just don't care about. And lastly, we got some news for the upcoming plot of the upcoming sequel to Godzilla vs. King Kong. Oh boy, it's going to be interesting. We got some recurring characters, we got some new characters, and some news on its staff. All that and more tonight on another nerdy episode of Another Nerdy Talk Show. Cue the opening!
And now it's time for your weekly vocabulary builder, helping you make other people feel stupid since the dawn of man. This week's word is
acidulation. It is a noun. Definition: the process of making something acid or sour with lemon and lime juice. When used in a sentence, if they go from sour to sweet, what is the point of acidulating gummy candy in the first place? Motherfuck, I should have used an example with Sprite. Can I redo?
Congratulations, you are now 0.03% smarter. We'll be back next week with more ridiculous smart words you've never heard of. Or maybe you have. In which case, tough shit.
Do that? Well, I guess not. Anyway, welcome everybody to another nerdy episode of Another Nerdy Talk Show, where we talk nerd. I'm here with my usual host, Kuma the Drowsy, and blah 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 blah. My two favorite guys in the world. How are you guys doing tonight?
Sleepy.
Alright. You can't be sleepy. You're Kuma the Drowsy.
Dude, like the minute you finished the word and everything like that, lightning just or like thunder is literally like just struck
I
outside.
have that here now.
But is it raining babes? Hallelujah, it's raining men. I always thought they were saying it's raining men. Can you guys help me out with something here?
Mm.
Okay, you know the song Under Pressure by Queen or David Bowie or whoever the fuck? Okay.
Are we remaking the whole freaking Game Grumps thing on where they're talking about the song?
Wait, was it on Game Grumps?
I'm pretty sure if you're gonna say a certain song, What was I
gonna say? What did they say?
No, you say the name of the song because
it was Under Pressure by Queen.
And there's a part in the song where he says pushing down on me, and then it sounds like he's saying something else.
Well, maybe it is. It
sounds like he's saying something, but he's actually
saying
a different thing, right?
I think I might have.
Yeah, that's Game Grumps.
I think I might have heard this from Game Grumps.
Be original. Be original.
I don't know.
Or ants.
I think you got a little something in your throat.
We're ants, not we're the ants. We're not the what's the thing that people say just jumps off of a cliff?
The lemmings.
Yeah, we're not lemmings. We're ants.
The ants, but we go march. Yeah, we go marching one by one.
Yeah, so we're not
hurrah.
after we face several types of bugs while being voiced by Woody Allen.
Not to be mistaken for QAnon, everybody. Anyway, so yes, how's your week been this week? By the way, Kuma.
It's been good. I've been just doing a lot of D&D stuff. I've been trying to really get a whole lot into it and everything. I bought stuff just so I could be like, yeah, this is what my character wears, so this is what I'm wearing. But yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun just trying to be a creative asshole.
Yeah, it's kind of one of my resolutions next year. I want to see if I can get into D&D, but I'm afraid to because I don't want to get too addicted to something because I'm trying to learn something different.
Oh,
you can do both. You can do both. You can do both.
I can do
D&D
both.
helps open you up to a bunch of things, sexual things, experiences. What? I'm just kidding. But no, yeah, if you try D&D, like pretty much you would find a lot of inspiration on like things you want to draw as well too.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, like the thing is because I know there's D&D for like future tech. I might look into that because I'm not really much a fantasy guy. I might look into like future tech D&D.
Look
that
up the,
kind of exists actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say look up like how they're doing with the new one D&D thing because like they're trying to make a whole new digital platform for that when there are several other platforms. But I meant
like sci-fi-esque D&D.
Yeah, that's
still. Okay.
Yeah, that's still a thing. Like it's sci-fi or it's D&D, just sci-fi before it. That's still it.
Yeah, it's like
D&D came first. Yeah.
I remember watching one episode of The Big Bang.
I can stay with you. I'm just getting my food.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I think we froze. I gotta I think you can still hear us. I believe I gotta just fix this. There's a glitch going on with my There's like this glitch going on with I guess not. Sorry. I guess we were frozen there for a second. But what happened was that I remember this one episode of The Big Bang Theory, right?
Yeah.
It was a Christmas episode, and they do like a Christmas themed D&D map. I can hear Kuma coming back. Wonder what he got. I should probably do a news segment next year. What did Kuma order? I can use that.
Still hear you.
I know. I know you can still hear me. I'm thinking about doing that whole like Tanada like pressure zone song. It just shows a logo. It just says, "What did Kuma order this week?" And then you just hear right before it cuts to him. It just the first thing you hear is, "I can't wait to put it in my mouth," and then it just cuts to him.
Well, I didn't order it.
Really?
Yeah, I've been eating food from the factor meal prep thing.
Oh,
they're really good.
Oh yeah, I mean,
currently what I have right now is spinach and mushroom with chicken thigh.
Nice. But yeah, anyway,
I
was watching this one episode of The Big Bang Theory, and it's a Christmas episode where they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and it's like a Christmas themed map and everything.
And they kill Santa.
Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Santa leaves him, like Sheldon leaves him in the dungeon to rot because he didn't get him the... What didn't he give him? He said he wanted his grandfather back, but he didn't bring him back because he was dead.
It was either his grandfather or his grandma.
And then at the end of the episode, Sheldon's up in the middle of the night and Santa's leaving present. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I got a special gift for you." And then he closes his eyes and then he opens up. He has a cannon pointed at him. He's like, "This is for leaving me in the dungeon to die."
There's
ho, you big dork.
There's an episode of Critical Role where they do a Christmas one-off story, and the guy Travis, who's one of the main guys on there, his character's name is Chutney, who is a gnome. Yeah, who is a gnome woodworker, I guess. Nice. He's a gnome. He's not an elf.
Oh my god.
So he goes into this whole thing of just like, so is the fat man on the bed still? He was like, he's still tied up and everything. Was like, oh, okay. I get close to the table. I take out my wooden chisel, and I just have all the memories of. He wanted me to build Game Boys. I don't know circuits. Just like the whole like workload thing of just like what's making him insane. He goes like, and I raise my chisel and I stab the fat man.
That's like funny. You look at like elves and you think they look like Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
There's a YouTuber that I watch called The Artificer,
Yeah.
and he actually did a special of going after Santa Claus. Why? Just be fucking cuz.
I was about to say, what? Do you need a reason?
No.
There's
I
no
don't know,
reason.
everybody-
There's no reason to go after Santa Claus, man.
You never know. I mean, what present did you get when you were little?
The best Christmas present. I think that would be my Nintendo 64. Insert
two
meme
of
here.
I got 2 of those. What? I'm just kidding.
Koopa was extra good for Santa that year, and then he just gets weed.
No, I just stole it from my cousin.
You dick. That's the thing.
No, I'm just kidding. I stole his controller.
Oh, wait, was it just the one controller he got with it? Because then that would have been a dick move.
Yeah, because he was rubbing it in my face that he had one.
Nice. All right, so let's get down to business here. So, trailers for the week. Let's see what we got going on here. The first thing I wanted to talk about was Pinocchio.
Oh, God.
So, Pinocchio. First
Real
of all,
boy.
we all maintained this agreement whenever we did that we agreed that it was unfair that they put Tom Hanks in this movie because now we gotta actually like something that's gonna be in it. It's like, no, come on, man, that's not fair. Because we all know Tom Hanks is flawless. But we got some good glimpses into some of the characters: Cleo the fish, Figaro the cat,
Fucking Stromboli.
Stromboli. Yeah. Stromboli.
That guy looks like he's from. That guy looks like he's fuck. Oh my God, he looks like he needs to be in a fucking pinata commercial or something.
What?
He's like just this over round ball of a man.
Pinocchio. Dude,
And yeah, that Pinocchio. I'm right here going like, I've never read the book, but I do know in the movie I don't remember him ever having to call Pinocchio like that.
Motherfucking Stromboli, man. Come on.
I mean, the one thing that I thought of as soon as I heard Tom Hanks, I go, like, Pinocchio, my boy, this is the Polar Express.
Run, Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
I might actually have to watch that movie again.
What, the Polar Express? It's not too bad. But yeah, let's
Dead eyes.
let's just talk about some things I observed in this trailer, which I did see some pretty interesting stuff, honestly. The thing, especially the shots we've been waiting for, is what they're going to be doing with Pleasure Island. So, I heard they're going to be doing something for both girls and boys this time.
I'm that.
We got to see like an ocean of junk food, and
Yeah.
there's a shot of Pinocchio and fucking what's the guy's name? Fucking what's the name? Who's the name of the kid he hangs out with? Fucking
Dang, I forgot the kid. Yeah, I want to say like the generic name, like Jack or John or something.
no, it was like no. I think. Hold on, let me see.
Oh wait, no, it's Italian. I forgot.
Yeah, let me see. Who does Pinocchio
Berto, whatever.
hang out with at Pleasure Island? Lampwick. Lampwick? What the fuck? Anyway,
That's not one of the Lost Boys' names. What? Lampwick.
Lampwick is his name.
That can't be his real name.
That's his name. What?
No. Of course, that's probably his nickname. But I'm thinking like that can't be his real name. What parents are out there going like, Lampwick, where are you, Lampwick?
Disney villain. He's apparently in the Disney villains thing, isn't he? God, his head looks like a fucking. Well, to his credit, Lampwick does give the scariest scene in the movie. So yeah, but no, the book. I haven't read the book, but from what I've heard of people who have, they just say it's fucking ridiculously sadistic. But yeah, we get to he's sitting on the Ferris wheel with Lampwick, and they're both holding beers. So I'm thinking to myself,
Oh yeah, when they're going there and everything.
Yep. They're holding beers in the live action movie, which is pretty interesting. So I'm wondering, are they gonna go all out with this? Are they gonna?
Yeah, I feel like. Well, of course they probably are, but they're probably not gonna like show immediate like of course it's probably just gonna be like because the overall thing of like the island is supposed to be like yeah you're allowed to do whatever you want.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be showing in your face what happens when you do it.
Yeah, so they might not like escalate it that much, but just like show us like just the crude stuff of just like things
Yeah.
that they do in
Are we
general.
gonna actually see a house where they go in there and break the shit out of things? I've always, as a kid, I always wanted to go to that house. Just go into a
There,
house.
there are places like that. There are already places like that in real
yeah.
life. Like
Oh.
yeah, they're like you just pay and like they just give you a bunch of stuff that you can just destroy.
Oh yeah, it's like one of those stress rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about no, but I'm talking like a whole house. You go in the house and you just blow shit. Just break everything. But I remember yeah that. But like they did get a glimpse of the scene with the kid turning into the donkey, which is the scariest scene in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
We did also get a good look at the whale. Man, the whale looks awesome.
It actually looks like a freaking monster.
Yeah, he does. I mean, like, the character's name
Oh
is...
yeah, Monstro. I was really about to say, what was his name again? Monstro.
I get... When I was a kid, when I heard the name Monstro, I thought it was just reflecting his size. Like, he's monstrously huge. But no, this one actually looks like a monster, which is freaking awesome.
That's not a whale. That is just some way different evolution of a whale.
That's a Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and of course, we gotta look at Pino himself, and,
I'm sorry, like yeah, it's pretty cool, but like just the opening scene of the trailer.
Yeah,
where,
when it first shows
just,
him moving.
No, him just like sitting there, just like he's the thing that stands out the most in like this whole dark scene is what I mean. Like,
oh yeah, he does
like,
look out of place. He looks
so out of place. Like he looks like he's more cartoony animated than CGI animated.
Yeah, here I got a picture of it for the kids to see here. As soon as I can get it working, but yeah, there you go. He looks completely out of place. I think it's because of his colors or something like that.
Pretty much, yeah, because he just looks way too bright.
Well, yeah, but like, it's whatever. But honestly, what got me the most was just like, yeah, his character design ranges from like very real, from like very creepy to very good. But like, I'm interested to see where it goes. I like me some Pinocchio. I'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is that it's just going to be weird seeing animated characters on most of the time. I mean, like, it's kind of like the same problem I had with The Lion King. Like, you're watching a live-action Lion King with animation like that, seeing how it's evolved and everything.
I wish people would stop calling that live action.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It looks good, don't get me wrong. The animation looks good. It's just, what's the point? Anyway, let's move on to the next...
There is none.
No, let's move on to this next one here. Another Disney niche short coming out here was this one. Obi-Wan Kenobi, A Jedi's Return.
Huh?
Yeah, it's what it is. It's a documentary that's coming out about the making of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the show.
Okay.
I'm only sharing this because my dad brought it up to me and said I should probably share it. So I thought, yeah, sure, why not? So here's what I got here. The special explores the return of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker to the screen, as well as Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen's to their classic roles. Director Deborah Chow leads the cast and crew as they create new heroes and villains that live alongside new incarnations of beloved Star Wars characters and an epic story that dramatically bridges the saga films. And I think I remember us all agreeing Obi-Wan was pretty good.
No, yeah, I did love the backstory like the further backstory that we got like on his adventures and
yeah, it's really cool.
And yeah, just seeing again, I'm always a sucker for like when like a ongoing series like just shows more of their world, like besides like reading about it.
Yeah, I think I remember one scene from there is when he's in the that one city base planet, which is really cool. They're expanding on with more city-based planets.
Yeah.
And they're coming across the one clone trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Who's like,
oh, the one that was asking for money.
Yeah, the vet. Which is weird because in the next season of Bad Batch, we're probably going to be seeing the clone stormtrooper war.
Yeah, which I'm kind of looking forward to seeing that
Yep.
from a different perspective.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, my dad started watching Clone Wars last month. I warned him. I kept warning him, like, listen, season 1 and 2, they're very bad. They're really slow, and they're not as interesting. But if you keep going, you're gonna love it. And lo and behold, he went for it, and he's loving it. He's loving every moment of it. I'm like, I told you.
Evan, did you see the thing that I sent you a few hours ago
My dad.
with Vader and Luke?
My dad.
No, Vader, you can't beat me, Skywalker. Luke takes out a step stool. Vader, wait, Luke, it's over Anakin. I have the high ground. Vader.
Oh my god. There's this one interview who this guy who said there was a thing where this interview was talking to Christensen and McGregor saying, what happens when people see you in day? And McGregor's like, I get a lot of hello there's, or may the force be with you, and stuff, you know, like all that stuff. And Christensen's like, yeah, I get those, like, may the force be with you. And the guy who does commentary saying, like, no, you don't. You get shouted, you were the chosen one. You get shouted, you had one job. You get shouted, you were meant to destroy. I have the high ground. Come on. Dude, Hayden, man, I would love. Hayden Christensen seems like a nice dude, man. I'd love to have lunch with him. Anyway,
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah, it would be. He seems pretty chill. I don't see him. I have to see more movies he's in. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot. I know one of his other known films was Shattered Glass, but I still have yet to see that one.
For me, sometimes like to recognize like an actor or something like that, they either have to have like a very distinct look to them.
Yep.
Or they have to have done like something very, very memorable within a movie. Because like
I was about to say they either have to have a distinct look or they were a Marvel superhero.
Yeah.
Or that. Well, I will say again, like with Robert Downey Jr., really, pretty much like close to the good image of the actual like Tony Stark.
Yeah, he does. He's Robert Downey.
I will say the guy that they got to play his dad in like Captain America kind of fit it more, but
yeah,
that's of course his dad.
Yeah, was it his dad playing Robert Stark in the? No, it was
Oh,
not. It was
no.
It was
I
fucking.
did not say anything about Robert Downey Jr.'s dad.
Yeah.
I said Tony Stark's dad.
Oh right. I don't know. I like how in the movie he was modeled to look similar to Walt Disney. Like the whole in Iron Man 2, it's basically Epcot. He's showing off.
Yeah, dang, you mentioning Disney or Walt Disney is making me think of. So everybody knows like about the bad stuff that Walt Disney has done. Besides, creating the mouse.
Yeah, of course.
I was watching this TikTok. It has Pete Davidson talking on there. He is literally talking about like all like he's talking about how if you listen to a certain artist or if you appreciate a certain person's work, but they've done like horrible things, like for example, let's say R. Kelly or any kind of like singer, anything like that or Michael Jackson, like how they had like that reputation of like something that's happened to them or they've done a certain thing, but people are still like listening to their stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of like how
to this day.
Yeah, it's kind of like how people eat at Chick-fil-A when the organizations they're funding is like completely homophobic.
Yeah, he was like so
he say that Chick-fil-A is absolute garbage.
Yeah,
I know. I don't know why people like Chick-fil-A. It's so fucking. I
don't get it either. Like the chicken is not that good, really. Like like. I'm sorry. I prefer like I'm a skin eater when it comes like to chicken. So, like
I prefer things with flavor.
That too.
I prefer things that are.
Some people got so pissed at me for that because I'm like.
It's funny because one of the things I actually should probably point out here, I'm actually congratulating myself because I have only gotten fast food like 5 times this year. Only once like really desired, which I'm pretty proud of.
I can't say that I
There are people in third world countries who haven't had it in their life.
Oh yeah, that's a lot, Kuma.
What, you're saying for 5 days? I'm right here just going like, cool.
5 days total of 5. No, I haven't. No, I mean like I've only had it like 5 days a year now. So far, I only eat it when it's like there. It's like I remember Dead Mouse saying that if you like enjoy stuff they have at McDonald's, you have to eat it like quite a lot, because after you stop eating McDonald's for like a long time, it's gonna taste like completely nasty.
I still like McDonald's. I don't really go there that often.
They don't change anything that much.
I know.
Really.
I heard in Japan it's legit.
Oh yeah, Japan. It's because it's because over there their stuff is like renewed or like recycled. Like it's like
Yeah, isn't it also like a lot more healthier, kind of?
kinda depending on like what you're probably eating, I guess, or like anything like that. Oh,
Anyway.
Pete Davidson was like basically the whole idea is just like if you're choosing to listen to whatever kind of person's stuff, and you know that they've done bad shit,
Mhm.
you should say that out loud or something like that, like to be like, yes, I'm listening to
R. Kelly.
yeah, I'm listening to R. Kelly, and I know he's a piece of shit for doing this and that and everything.
Yeah, man.
Like, don't just listen to their stuff and still think, oh yeah, they're still good people. And things like, no, the motherfucker peed on someone.
I forgot who said this, but like I remember Angry Video Game Nerd saying, doing Moonwalker, and he said, yeah, we can make fun of everything that Michael Jackson's done, but I think someone, I forgot who he quoted, said it best. He made Thriller. Anyway, the next trailer I'm gonna hold off on talking about Hellraiser, because I want to talk about this with Cruiser specifically, because I have a lot of thoughts on this. So in order to kill out some time here, I'm going to talk about the Godzilla plot. I know I'm scooping ahead, but I apologize. I think we mentioned this in another episode that a sequel was confirmed to this movie. And let's just face it, King Kong versus Godzilla versus Kong, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Both the remake and hey, even the original's good. Good. I mean, like it's a classic. It has good effects for the time, and heck, the new one's great. I like seeing the interpretation. Hell, we got Mecha Godzilla in there. He didn't need to be in there, but he was.
Yeah, I think that was a thing I was kind of really like. I wasn't that sore on that subject because, like, of course, like something else had to have come in and everything. But like, the only thing I was just thinking is just going. I thought this was gonna be Godzilla versus Kong, not Godzilla.
You know how that ends up.
I just really wanted it to be just Godzilla and Kong specifically, and then
I mean,
we could have got like the sequel could have been like us showing or them showing it, Mecha Godzilla for like a later thing. But
I mean,
what I would like to see is for them to bring in Destroyer.
Oh yeah, Destroyer. And
I could see that probably for another another just one Godzilla movie, probably just by himself.
And let's just face it, spoilers.
Hush, hush, hush. Yeah.
Godzilla wins. He did. He basically pins Kong to the ground. He gives him this look like fuck around with me again, and you go down. And at the end, they pretty much fight off Mechagodzilla, and they get this look like, okay, I always thought they were saying that, okay, here's how we're gonna do this. You don't you don't piss off me.
I'm just throwing it up there and just say, like, I see it as a tie almost. Because I'm not saying like, of course, Kong and Godzilla are equal or anything. I'm just saying like I felt the fight ended on an equal term.
Yeah, I was trying to say Godzilla got this look saying, okay, here's how it goes. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Okay, there we go.
That's not what you said earlier, but yeah.
I was trying to say it, but but in terms of Godzilla and Kong fighting, Godzilla does beat him. He brings him to the ground. Kong is cowering, and he just lets him go. Also, let's just face it was freaking awesome. Oh, look, Cruiser's here.
And then I will say, yeah, because it was pretty badass when it shows that he gets that axe as well too.
Oh yeah, Kong or Godzilla? Oh, who am I kidding? Both of them.
Kong? What are you talking about? Godzilla doesn't use an axe.
He used it once during the fight.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he doesn't use it all the time. That was mostly Kong's weapon because remember the thing that makes it up is supposed to be one of Godzilla's scales or one of his
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course. Oh god, hold on. I gotta fix the cameras here. Apparently we're not showing up on the host segments. I don't know why. Hold on, let me just fix that up one sec. So Cruiser, I was saving the Hellraiser news for when you got here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get to that in a moment here as soon as I fix these cameras. Shit, I don't know how this happened. One sec. Oh my god. Cruiser, can you play me a little ditty on your guitarra as I fix this?
Well, the hook does bring you back. Kuma got it.
Cruiser,
Let's see.
Cruiser, I don't hear you playing. Cruiser, I
I
don't hear you
was
playing.
At least now I know Kuma listens to a Blues Traveler.
I think I only listened to like a few times of it because I was really going like.
It was it was from their song Hook.
Like that movie. Hook is good.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember it. But anyway, back with like Kong and Godzilla, I would like to see maybe like. I would kind of like to see how they had where Godzilla in the Godzilla movie, where like we got to see like the other monsters, like or the other like fighters that or. I know Godzilla was supposed to be like he's supposed to be the guardian or the
king,
protector of Earth, right?
He's the king.
I know, yeah, the king of monsters, but I meant like specifically what he is to Earth, though. Like he would like because like those are because like
essentially
Ghidorah,
a force of nature.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's a good way to put it. I was about to say, protector of Earth. We already tried that with Godzilla once. It didn't work.
Yeah, because I know like Ghidorah in the movie was like it specifically says like he's from space and whatever shit.
Yep.
But yeah, it would be kind of cool to like maybe like other monsters or something like that come to Earth and like either they're fighting against Godzilla or like
we still have to
show up against Kong.
Well, yeah, we still have to see Gigan soon, and as well as freaking Space Godzilla. Okay, here we go. So let me just quickly go through the Godzilla deal. The plot: the latest entry follows up the explosive showdown of Godzilla versus Kong with an all-new cinematic adventure, pitting the almighty King Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal undiscovered threat hidden within our world. Sorry, you're not getting a new monster cruiser. I mean, Kuma. Challenging their very existence and their own. The epic new... No, that says hidden within our world, not from space.
Yeah, but that's still a new monster. Still a new monster. That's still what I was getting to.
I was about to say, if it's hidden within our world, I'm probably going to think it's probably going to be Megalon. But I hope it's not, because if that's the case, because here's the deal. If it's Megalon and we don't get a Jet Jaguar Jaeger, I'm calling the film an absolute failure.
Who was the I don't think it was in Godzilla, but who was the turtle kaiju?
That's Gamera. He's a completely different world, though.
Would be awesome if he actually came in the movie.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. That would still just be cool,
Yeah,
like
it would be.
A Godzilla versus Gamera film would be
Yeah. The new epic film will delve further into the histories of these titans, their origins, and the mysteries of Skull Island and beyond, while uncovering a mythic battle that helped forge these extraordinary beings tied to humankind forever. Some returning cast members include Rebecca Hall, Brian Tyree Henry, and Kaylee Hoddle. New guys coming in are Dan Stevenson, Follett Chen from Shang-Chi, Alex Ferns from The Batman, and Rachel House from Hunt for Wilder People. It's going to be written by Terry Rosso from Pirates of the Caribbean, Jeremy Slater, who helped write Moon Knight, Simon Barrett from You're Next, and the production is going to be beginning in Queens, Australia, with the shooting schedule released in 2024. And I'm looking forward to it. I liked Godzilla versus Kong. I'm sorry, I can't say Zilla versus Kong because that's a completely new different monster altogether. But
I still love Destroy All Monsters. Right?
That's what it's leading up to.
Pops up on the screen for like 2 seconds and then gets killed off.
That's Final War. That's actually Final Wars. But
Final War.
Let's face it. Final Wars is a remake of Destroy All Monsters. But
it's so damn good.
It is good. I want to see it.
The greatest hero ever imaginable, Stalin.
On the topic of just like monsters in general, like y'all know how they tried to make that other movie Rampage based off of the game where it's the.
I was about to say, are you talking about Uwe Boll's Rampage movie? Because I cannot watch that movie again.
Oh, yeah. I never seen it either, but I just know I just wish they made it more related to the game at least, because Like the
I was
game.
so looking forward to that film, and then I saw the trailer and it made me sad.
Yeah, because like the game specifically didn't have that much of a story to it until like you beat the level and like there's like a little scene that's like of like why these monsters are destroying specific buildings or destroying specific areas.
Oh
or something
yeah,
like that.
definitely.
But it's because like the people that mutated them are like
Yeah.
why they're destroying them, kind of shit.
And it also in the games too, it was originally soda that people
Yeah.
drank and turned into monsters.
like Cruiser.
I got tea, so haha.
I drink beer.
Okay, you fucking alcoholic.
The salt. But let me just
cigarettes.
To quote Homer Simpson, beer, the cause and solution to all of life's troubles.
And I got bacon.
Shut up. Anyway, I'm a Cruiser. Let's talk about this. I got to talk to you about this fucking situation here with Hellraiser.
Yeah.
We need to talk about Hellraiser. Here's my problem here. Hellraiser. Okay? Hellraiser, the series. This is my view on Hellraiser. I think I told you this on the on Messenger. The problem with Hellraiser, first of all, two things. One, Disney owns Hulu. Hellraiser is going to be on Hulu, so technically Pinhead is now officially a Disney character, which I fucking love. And but here's the deal. Hellraiser, I think it's pretty much if you've seen Hellraiser 1 and 2, they're good movies. And let's just face it, a remake, in my opinion, was inevitable. It was an inevitable thing to do.
Oh, you mean Judgment?
Which one was Judgment?
That was the one in 2021.
There was one that
Hellraiser. Yeah, Hellraiser Judgment.
I don't remember there one being in 2021. I think the last one was in 2019. I might be wrong.
Looking at it right here.
Let me see.
There, I'll send the link in our
Hellraiser.
Facebook. Hellraiser Judgment official trailer 2021 by Damon or I guess this was the person who played him. Damon Carney, horror movie HD.
Let me see. Hellraiser.
Putting it in our Facebook.
Yeah, Judgment was 2018.
Says 2021.
I'm looking at the official bio right now. It said it came out in 2018.
I'm just saying, looking at okay.
Anyway, but yeah, like a remake of a remake or at least another a remake at least was pretty much inevitable. But like at the same time, you're like, is it too late now?
Well, not many people know of Hellraiser. You know that, right?
That's the thing. I keep bringing up to people. What does Pinhead do, and nobody knows?
Well, I'm pretty sure he wasn't really necessarily meant to do anything. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure he was just like just the object.
More of a pain in the ass than anything.
Yeah, just like the portrayer
a pin in the ass.
Everything.
Well, that was the thing when he was in the first movie. He was the character was called Lead Cenobite. Cenobite. Lead Cenobite, but then he got changed to Pinhead, and he was just a reoccurring character because everybody liked him. But Cruiser, I want to know what your thoughts are as the big all-time horror fan here.
I've only seen, I think I've only seen just the first movie, and the first movie is good. Yeah, it's what you expect from 80s horror film.
Yeah, Clive Barker does some good stuff there.
Kitty, stop.
I mean, it was written by Clive Barker, the guy who wrote the book and also did the movie. He also did the Candyman series.
The series is the one where people are talking about this Pinhead is supposed to be a female one, right?
Who cares? I think there was a female Pinhead at one point.
Well,
there was
I care because I don't know if that's the new one or if I'm thinking of the old one.
There was a female Cenobite. I do know that much.
Not my question.
Well, the Cenobite part of Pinhead team.
Yeah, but like specifically, I remember seeing like an image going around where it's like Pinhead is now female, and like I was like.
Honestly, with Pinhead, I don't even think he has a defined gender. Honestly.
The actor playing him certainly did.
I was gonna say the way they kind of portrayed the characters and everything, it's
Just
obviously that
but-
they were going more masculine.
all right. Well, whatever. Chooser, what is your thoughts on them making this Pinhead series for Hulu? That's a Disney movie.
Well, is it supposed to be like an extended version of the first movie, or is it supposed to be something completely different altogether?
Let me see here for Hellraiser. Clive Barker's Hellraiser. First of all, Clive Barker, is he having anything to do with this? Is he even still alive?
Probably going to be like its own
Yeah,
thing,
still
but still maybe in the universe.
The premise is a young woman faces the sadistic supernatural forces behind an I can never pronounce this word right. Enigmatic puzzle box responsible for her brother's disappearance.
Okay.
And yes, Jamie Clayton is going to be playing Pinhead.
It's always the puzzle box.
So it sounds like it's just an extended version of the first movie.
I
Possibly,
guess so. I mean, like
just new people.
Yeah.
Just
But Pinhead's a woman, so it's woke.
Well, is it? Is the new Pinhead a woman?
Yeah.
Or
okay. Yep. See, like that's all I was just asking.
I was trying. Yeah, sorry for that.
And you were saying right here, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I really.
And to be honest, Evan, I have not heard anybody say anything about this new series.
It just.
I haven't heard anything about it either.
It was just announced just this week.
With a lot of the
that's
media. No one's been talking about Hellraiser.
Again, I just seen the image
They're
of the
hyper
female
focused
Hellraiser.
on She-Hulk right now.
Oh yeah, of course, obviously.
Yeah, there's that. Oh,
that
man.
and the not so great Lord of the Rings series that's out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and let's also not forget Resident Evil as well.
Oh yeah, they got
Yeah,
canceled after the
thank
second
God
season.
that was canceled. Thank God that was canceled.
yeah. Oh man,
Yeah.
oh dang, I feel so sorry for the actors.
I will say this with the whole She-Hulk thing, it's getting more hate.
More what? Sorry.
It's getting more hate than it deserves.
What's She-Hulk in general? Or-
Yeah, the new She-Hulk series.
Yeah, like what do you mean? Like
It's the show itself is fine. It's not the run of the mill it's.
we've gone over this. These series that they're making for all the heroes are nowhere like related to like what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, not really. It's it's not hot garbage, but it's not in the same level as like Loki.
It's a
Daredevil,
it's a Marvel series.
But
Yeah.
I'm asking like what you're not giving me anything at all. Like what are people saying is bad or like don't go onto the thing of where it's like doing the Hulk and She-Hulk's different comparison thing because people are
that's what they go with.
No, I refuse to accept that's why the reason and everything because that's just people just hating on it.
I get that's what I'm trying to get at.
Because they're just refusing to accept like oh yes she's different from the Hulk and like nobody wants to accept that of course she's different like Bruce specifically has he specifically has different identity issues in his being so like that's also like what the Hulk is also as well. He's not specifically Bruce like the Hulk identifies as the Hulk himself where he refers to Bruce Banner as Little Banner or Tiny Banner kind of thing. Where She-Hulk is She-Hulk overall. Like, she's not splitting into a different personality or anything. She's her, so that's how she's maintaining everything by... It's still her and her emotions. For Bruce, he has both his human emotions and then, like, the Hulk's emotions. Which the Hulk emotions react more towards his anger and his human emotions or his overall stimulation. But yeah, just the whole thing of just like people saying like, oh, comparing how they work and everything is like, yeah, that's comparing men and women. Like, we're not gonna find common ground that much unless you switch places somehow with each other. But people have a whole argument on that as well.
It's just people are. It's like. It's the people that have never seen it that are ragging. Like I've talked to a few of them, and first thing I ask, have you seen the series? They go, no. Your point is invalid.
You know,
If you watched it, don't like it, fine.
Okay.
That's you at least gave it a shot, and you didn't like it.
Can I bring up a weird, like, I know this is going to bring up a lot of weird debates here, but have you ever noticed that whenever there's a new female superhero movie or series, it's always getting hate?
Yeah.
That happens with anything with any female lead, not just any superhero movie.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's nothing new.
I know. It's like, what? Come on, man.
Because some people don't want to accept that either the woman is doing better than what a man can do, or just the fact that, like, some women don't want to accept it just because, like, you know, oh, this is what a woman has to do, or this is what a woman has to be.
I mean,
there's two separate arguments on that, because, like, you know, you got the feminist side, and then you got the, like, overall, like, just overall women that just want to accept, like, yay, it's a movie, and they're just happy that they're probably in it.
I mean, with me and my character, and the character I'm doing for my dream project, who is also a superhero and is female. I'm just writing her as just a character. That's all I'm doing, just as a girl and a human being.
That's what a character usually has to start off as, a character.
Yeah.
Their personality develops over time.
Anyway, before we move on to Cruiser segment, I was thinking about doing the Gamescom thing for the second half. Jablonski has been going balls off the wall with this week being Power Rangers.
I'm a very happy man right now.
He's a very happy man right now, and I know Cruiser and Jablonski are, and Kuma, you're a Power Ranger fan, right?
Yeah, I mostly grew up loving the Mighty Morphin ones first, though.
Everybody did. It's the only series that counts. So it's Power Ranger week. It's Power Ranger week, and since these guys are big Power Ranger fans, they're gonna talk Power Rangers. I'm gonna sit here and play on my cell phone while they do.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys the floor here, so have fun.
Okay, so Power Week happened this week. This is Hasbro's celebration of Power Rangers, and also as Power Morphicon over the weekend. Giving the rundown on some of the bigger things. Second half of season 2 of Dino Fury is coming out September 29th. We're getting more Lightning collections. We got a new monster figure coming out, Slizzard, voiced by Bryan Cranston. Fun fact. Yes, that's how he actually. That's one of the few starting roles he did was Power Ranger.
Evan, stream is froze.
What? Stream froze. Stream froze. Let me see.
Yeah, the stream is frozen.
All right, all right, one sec. Hold on. Let me just.
It can't handle the awesomeness.
No, it can't handle the power.
That's weird.
I know, right?
This is a weird glitch. Apparently, it's not working. What the fuck?
Get a PC, Evan. Get a PC and keep your Mac to edit things on.
He's working. He's working. You're okay. You're good. You're good.
Okay, so. All right, so new monster for the Lightning Collection is Slizzard, who is voiced by Bryan Cranston. Let's see. We're getting new Rangers. The ones that are more popular, Wild Force Blue and Dino Charge Blue. We're also getting the movie version of the Yellow Rangers Morpher from Mighty Morphin.
Nice.
So they're essentially going through all the colors.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
What else they're doing too? They're doing.
Evan, you could just keep us all on screen instead of switching back and forth from us.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I don't care really, honestly.
They're doing the next replica weapon has been revealed, and that is the Yellow Ranger's power weapon. And I will be amazed if they actually do it, and once they get to the Pink Ranger's bow, they all combine.
Oh yeah, making the ultimate weapon.
What else too? Let's see. Pink Ranger's getting a car model to go with it. A few other little bits and bobs, like a mask, like some Funko Pop masks to wear.
What are they? Like the similar to like the series Black deal,
No,
like
just like
replicants.
just the front.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, no new Zap Zords yet. They already just announced the Dragon Zord, so they're chilling on it for a little while. Also, we have the announcement of the 30th of the 30th season of Power Rangers, and is called Cosmic Fury. Is going to still star the cast of Dino Fury. They're all coming back, and the biggest treat of all, the original executive producer of Power Rangers back in the Mighty Morphin days is returning.
Really?
This specific one. There are rumors and word going around is that there's 3 that are going around. One is that they're going to be adapting Q Ranger, which is space themed, and the controversy with that one is that there's 12 Rangers in that series.
12.
The other one is Kira Manger, which is Jewels and Vehicles, which I'm hoping they actually do because that one's actually cool. And the third
I don't know
one,
why. That makes me think that they're trying to be like thieves or something.
No, there is actually a Sentai based off of Cops and Robbers.
Nice, but no, I just meant like it just sounds like pretty cool, like for Power Rangers to like just like the whole time we see them as like these cool like guardians or whatever of like Morphin Power Rangers like protecting Earth and everything, and now they're just reduced to like we're gonna steal that building or this guy or this monster owns this building, we're gonna steal his cash or whatever.
Well, I'll get to Lupin Ranger in a bit. But the third rumor going around is they're not going to use Sentai footage at all.
Really?
It's a rumor right now, but it's been kind of worded. It's been kind of floating around for like a good year or two.
I'm surprised that they continue to do that though, like without like making their own is all.
Right now with Super Sentai, and I actually wouldn't blame them if they do go with doing their own footage. The past, I want to say, this current Sentai and a couple of others actually reference a lot of Sentai we did not get for Power Rangers in America. Dawn Brothers being the most recent one, and it was.
What?
Uh-oh, we lost him.
Yeah,
there he is.
And he's gone.
No.
Oh, yep, there you go.
Zenkaiger, that's what it was, because that one's an anniversary. So it's so the past 2 to 3 Sentai series have been referencing other Sentai that we have not had in there.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't think it's not going to be the first to probably do their own thing either. Like I remember, I don't know if y'all seen it before. Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Yeah.
No, that was a Sentai.
No, it was, but like after like the 3rd season, the series that they were getting their Sentai like fighting scenes from, were no longer doing that, so they decided to make their own here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what they do with this. It's one, nice to have them back in space, and 2, I want to see what they're going to do, because
space actually makes more sense for them, kind of.
Yeah, it does.
Because
especially with how this season with Dino Fury, the Red Ranger and the Sixth Ranger are alien. And one of the plot points is they're trying to find their home planet.
Okay.
What I would love for them to do, I'll be watching the season as soon as it drops. what they're going to do with Lord Zed. They're going to just get rid of him for that one, or have him stick around for this new season and have him be the big main bad.
One more question here that I don't know if this was probably never announced, but I just want to know. Remember when did that one Power Rangers movie come out? Saban's Power Rangers?
The newest one, like the most recent one.
Yeah, the one that was in hold on, I'm looking
the one that had Bryan Cranston as Zordon.
Yeah.
2017.
I'm sorry, don't bring that
I
up.
love that movie. I don't care what people say. It was not bad.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't bad, really. It's just that I didn't like. I'm sorry, I really didn't like their outfits or the idea of like they had to.
Understandable.
Yeah,
but
it was really just that part. Just really that part made no sense.
Here's
to me.
why.
Like,
here's why I like that movie. They actually made the teenagers feel like actual teenagers with actual teenage problems. And they actually and also I fucking love the product placement in the goddamn movie. It is hilarious.
But nowadays, the only thing I could argue with like on the kid thing is just like, 2017. It's not that hard now to like try and incorporate like kids to like understand like the writing of what they want to try and get on, especially if you also have like someone around the actual age that you want your character to be and everything. But
yeah,
it was really just the idea of just like, oh yeah, we are able to do all these abilities without our suits and everything, and just the idea of just like, so what's the point of the suit then?
To be fair though, they kind of the way that they described it in the movie was that the suit is one with them. It's like it's weird, I know, but it makes sense on how they're able to pull that shit off without wearing a suit.
No, yeah.
But then again, also with the freaking original series, really think about it.
No, I know in the series that they were able to like do things, but they literally stated that like the kids do have they're like all sports and whatever, kind of like they're fit and everything, but like they didn't get like certain abilities until like they got like their morphin powers. So like it like that's why I kind of liked it. Like they're still able to do powers like even like without their suits. It was just the whole thing of just like we need our suits is like what they were like getting into. It's just like why?
Guys, I knew I dropped a major bombshell when I said this.
And everything, but I was also just going like, you already are kind of a bit of a badass without your suit. I get like it's probably protection for you.
Yeah. I also liked how they incorporated the theme song in the movie.
Oh yeah, that was actually pretty badass.
I
will give it that Bryan Cranston was a cool Zordon.
I knew I dropped a whole bomb when I brought up that.
It's like we both do like.
You know what? I just want to know.
Just things make no sense.
Actually, let's talk about this Cruiser.
Well, I kind of explain. There's Power Rangers in the nutshell.
Actually, no. We've been neglecting the other Power Ranger fan here of Cruiser. What input do you have on this?
I actually do want to see that Power Rangers movie that Jablonski was talking about. I just never got around to it. I do know that it starts with a hand job joke.
No, there's a drug joke in there too.
Yeah, so I'm kind of curious to see it. Like, I know it's not the campy, cheesy series that we grew up with, but it is interesting to see what it would be like if it actually were, quote unquote, teenagers with attitude and not a bunch of Boy Scouts.
Hey, I think I can speak for all of us when I say one thing. Sorry if I'm interrupting you. I can say, all right, Cruiser, finish it. I'll say after I got the perfect way to end this argument.
And I do want to see Bryan Cranston as Zordon. The guy does have a good voice. I can picture him being that. Yeah. I do like the story. Pretty cool. I do like the backstory they gave between Zordon and Rita. The battle between them. It seems like this had a lot going for it, and I'm curious to see it.
One of the things that also kind of failed it a bit too was kind of the lighting as well too, because they were kind of going with that. Because they were going with that whole like slightly DC darkness almost, but not like some color, but like still trying to put that edge to it.
Yeah, it's also I also kind of found it amusing when they first announced Bryan Cranston as Zordon. I'm like, oh, going back to your roots.
Well, I think I can end this argument by agreeing on one thing. It was far better than that 2015 gritty reimagining short film that was put out on the internet.
Oh, that's bullshit. That was awesome.
Fuck you. No, it was
It
not.
was. No, I'm going to say this right here, right now. I know, Evan, look, I get Disney is all about being kiddie and family and shit, but you know what? You can still have fun as a goddamn adult. You know that, right?
I don't know what Disney has to do with this, but okay.
My favorite, I will say this, my favorite part of the entire fucking movie is Rita asking if the fucking Krispy Kreme is like the source of the power of the universe.
That's an actual scene in the movie.
I was laughing my ass off in the theater so damn hard. Like, yes, this is a Power Rangers movie. I love it.
Oh my god. Anyway, we'll be
right.
Product
placement. Just say just have your villain say the name of the product.
Oh my god. Power Rangers.
Like, no, that is like the best product fucking placement.
We'll be right back with Cruiser's Hooked on Harmonics. Stay and bye.
What's going on, Nation? This is the Concert Cruiser, and today we're looking at Only Ever Wanted by Tim Pool himself. Now, because this song has been getting some mixed reactions here. A lot of people are praising it because it's Tim Pool, and a lot of people are criticizing it because Tim Pool is a political person. So this is a twofer. We are doing both Hook on Harmonics and 2 Minutes of Controversy. And now, someone who does like and respects Tim Pool, don't agree with him on everything, but I do respect the guy. I can give you my honest thoughts on the song, and the song is... That's okay. It's about a 6 out of 10. There are people who do praise it because it's Tim Pool, and they see him as a high-profile activist who has done a lot of good. But there's a lot of people in mainstream media who are slamming it because it's Tim Pool. They're actually saying like it's like Nickelback. No, this is not Nickelback. We got like Hassan Piker saying it's a bad song. We got Max Collins from Eve 6 saying it's a bad song. And they're saying that it's a political song. It's not. This is by no means a political song. It's a song about a relationship. You can see that in the lyrics. You have to do some serious stretching to think this song is about politics here. I get Tim Pool's a political guy, but this is not a political song. He plans on releasing political songs, but this isn't one of them. And the drummer was actually the former drummer from The Offspring who was fired because his doctor did not want him to get the vaccine due to an illness he already had. And so my thoughts on the song is, like I said, it's roughly a 6 out of 10. The biggest problem I have with it is the pacing. It's a slow burn, and it takes a little too long to get to the moment where you really feel like rocking out to this thing. And it's not even that good of a rock out, like if you picture, say, My Immortal by Evanescence. But is it good? Yeah, I wouldn't mind listening to it. It's not bad by any means.
Sorry, Cruiser. Are they just like overall just like saying the song is bad, or is there just like saying like just like the guy, or is there like any specific lyric or are they trying to point out?
No, they're just saying like, oh, Tim Pool released a song. It sucks.
Okay, so it's just basically just the guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and I find it so hilarious because Max Collins of Eve 6 slammed the song, and yet Tim Pool said, dude, I was a big fan of your music. Thank you so much for checking out my song. Like, if you're wondering why this song is getting so popular, like it's already number 2 on iTunes, it's because these people are lying. They just hate the song because it's Tim Pool. Now, I'm curious to hear what else he has coming out. He's got songs that will be political, some that aren't. Either way, I'll be there to check it out and give you my opinion. Until then, this has been the Concert Cruiser for Hooked on Harmonics and 2 Minutes of Controversy.
Okay,
So to be fair, I'm just saying, like, if it's like on iTunes, it's people can still use iTunes.
People will still buy songs just so that they can support the artist.
I wonder what celebrities still use MySpace.
The same that hit on girls who posts a bikini pic on Instagram.
Ah. All right, let's get down to the big one here. This week we got a Gamescom.
Oh,
Gamescom. So we got a lot of games that were announced. Some stuff there. We're just gonna go over the game announcements honestly, because we go over through all the awards. Because if we were to go through the awards, I kind of would have wanted to see what was nominated first, and then see who would have won, kind of like what we do with the Kids' Choice Awards every year. But
Yeah.
makes it more interesting and more pointful. The winner. Let's just put it this way. Let me just put it this way. I won Gamescom. I was the winner. I won it. I won Gamescom. Anyway, so let's just go over some of these games that were announced here. The first one that really got your and my attention, Jablonski, was Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Hey,
The game. So what are we looking at? Like
What kind of game is it?
it's the same people that did. It's the same people that did the Friday the 13th game.
that
Okay,
game.
so it's one of those types of games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where it'll be like, I think it's supposed to be
It'll
either
be three.
Yeah,
Like it's
three
a-
people.
Yeah, it's
Three
a
people are
making
clowns.
game.
Yeah, pretty much that.
it's like Left 4 Dead, only if there's two sides.
There was Left 4 Dead with two sides where there were.
Oh, there was. Yeah, there was a.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2.
I was gonna say, like, it gave me a Left 4 Dead feel because it shows the characters together with the survival elements. Maybe I can't.
No,
I can't
yeah, I think that's just like with the graphics, because I think they were
Yeah.
trying to do with the whole like 70s feel and everything.
Oh yeah, they were. They were definitely doing some '70s shit in there. Like the one guy just listening to his tape deck,
Mm-hmm.
and then the guy gets the. That was a weird movie. I mean, like, dude, you have everything exploding outside. How are you not hearing this?
I know, yeah. I mean, like, even if I had these burstings out loud, I'm pretty sure an explosion would not only sound loud, but probably shake the foundation of your place.
Dude, just because old tape decks could give you cancer back then does not mean like friggin'. I'm sorry, could give you cancer easily back then. Easily give you cancer back then. I'm kind of not good with words. Excuse me. I mean, it does not mean you can't hear a big fuck ass explosion outside.
But yeah, the overall turnout that I was seeing for Gamescom, though, just wow. Like, I really want to try and now go to maybe like video game conventions now, just to go there and just be like, guys, Gamescom is exactly what they said. Holy shit, never been to Germany, and I'm glad Gamescom was my first one. But, yeah, it would be really cool. We should try to like go like if we're able to like to try and go to like certain conventions and everything, and just like.
Oh yeah, I would totally like to go to Comic-Con with the three of you.
Yeah. No, not just like Comic-Con, but just
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
like just either like movie conventions or like just gadget conventions and things like that.
That would be a thing. Like if we ever got together,
Conventions in general.
if we were together, I'd get like a laptop in front of us, and all four of us would be at the table just doing the thing. You know, one guy has the coffee, the other guy's doing this.
Anyway, let's go with any game besides that standing out to y'all that y'all like.
Goat Simulator 3 did.
That was
Okay,
just funny as
so with the last Goat Simulator game, where the only thing that stood out for me for that game was with Deadmau5 having a cameo in there,
yeah.
and him having a ball when he was streaming it. But Goat Simulator 3. But let me tell you what Goat Simulator is. It's a game where you're a goat, and you do. God,
Stuff.
what do you do?
You just do.
You just do stuff.
In the gameplay that they were showing in Gamescom, they were like the person playing. I guess now it's like multiplayer as well too.
Well, the original. I think the second one was multiplayer as well.
Okay, yeah. So with this one, where like the guy just basically he puts on like he has his goat have like some sort of weapon.
Wait.
The first one was a rocket launcher, and then like the second weapon he equips is like some sort of like speaker or something like that.
Cruiser.
Because like he just pops on and then just like bah or something like, or just shouts something, and you just see this other player just like just yeet off.
You know what? Actually, Cruiser.
What's that?
I need you to see this trailer. You have to see this trailer for Goat Simulator 3. I gotta see what your reaction to it's going to be.
Alright, let me just...
Because here's the thing. I was watching this with my girlfriend. We were watching trailers. And right after the one of Dead Island 2, which we'll get to, we watched this trailer, and the moment it stops, me and her are sitting there in silence for like 1 minute until I break the ice by going like, what the fuck?
Well, where's the link?
Oh, there you go. It's in there. I'm going to put Cruiser on full screen. He has to see this trailer.
Now, let me mute you guys. I'm trying to mute you guys, but still have my mic on.
No, you can. I think if you hit mute, you can deafen us.
Just right click on us.
Yeah, just right click on us, or you can just hit the deaf logo, which is the pair of headphones next to the mute.
Yeah, it mutes both of them. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Just right click on us or on our names and everything, and you can lower it.
Or you can just mute us. I think you have that authority as an admin.
All right. Well, let's see here.
But that mutes us all over.
But no, like yeah, this game trailer was just balls off the walls nuts. There's like, you're a goat, and that's all you need to do. Like, I didn't expect this to happen, first of all. Nobody did. But like, with Goat Simulator, it's like one of those things where you just gotta look at it and just go like, what the fuck? Is he using his tongue? What the fuck?
That's literally, that was the whole thing of like the first game. Like, it's just like his tongue was like very stretchy if you put it on something.
Silence. I can't mute just one of the mic or the headphones.
Again, you can right click. Giving you a solution.
I guess we gotta be quiet for Cruise's reaction.
Hold on. God damn it! This thing is freezing on me.
Get a new MacBook.
Second.
There you go. He's deft. And now he's not.
Okay, what the heck is going on with my Mac?
What?
Nothing. This thing is acting all screwy. Let me just try again here. All right.
It's only 1 minute and 39 seconds long, people. I promise we'll be back. There it is.
What the? What the fuck? What the fuck?
He said what the fuck like 4 times now. I think he's dead. He is dead. Damn it.
What the fuck was that?
You are a goat. You are a goat. That's what your game is. It's Goat Simulator. You're a goat. Are you still watching it?
No, it's over. I'm just.
Okay. So one of the other games that borders on just overall nuts is this other one that also has one of the creators of Rick and Morty behind it.
Yeah.
High on Life.
High on Life, I've missed out. I only saw like glimpses of it. I'm not really following what the game's whole deal is.
So basically, from one of the creators of In Mind of Rick and Morty, is the idea is like you're some space cadet or marine or whoever you are. I don't know what the beginning of it is, but like the overall idea is just like the gameplay is that you get to travel or walk around with these guns who talk to you. Like they're sentient and everything. Like they have like different abilities and like they're one of them is voiced by Justin Roiland and he's just like talking to you and everything. There's a knife that is just like overall just like obsessed with just wanting to kill and
I love
stab
that
things. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing. It's like just a whole like just stupidity of just like randomness with guns kind of idea.
Well, Justin Roiland, he clearly, that's just how his mind works. Apparently, from what I've heard of people who know him personally. But yeah, it's got to be some good stuff when he's involved. Honestly,
the gameplay too is really funny and just like it is like the whole like the same humor as like Rick and Morty and everything.
Yeah.
Just like.
And what other games can you say my gun is talking to me?
Borderlands 3, 2, 1.
The gun talks in Borderlands 3? Oh, didn't know that.
A certain gun. Yeah, certain guns.
I don't know. I remember I was going to say the same thing for the knife, but I'm like, nah, I played Sonic and the Black Knight. That kind of counts.
I was going to say, you did not play Zelda Skyward Sword?
No.
Because,
okay, that didn't count. That doesn't count.
Well, how does that not count? She is the sword. It's just
wait,
to actually come up and talk to you.
I didn't.
Fee, whatever her name was.
The
spirit.
Fee,
the spirit of the Master Sword, whatever she was.
Oh my god, it's weird.
I didn't play it that long to really care.
Oh my god.
But besides that, I only just was just interested in ones that either interest me or just ones that I knew. Where the other one that was pretty cool was I'm surprised seeing a sequel for it was Dead Island 2.
Yeah,
I thought there already was.
No one was expecting that one.
Yeah, is it a remake of it or
no? It's a sequel.
Sequel. No, that wasn't Dead Island. That was
Dead by Daylight.
No, wait, no, yeah, I think there was a Dead Island 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure there was, yeah, because I remember, like, the icon for that, it was, like, 2 palm trees with the main
Yeah, it has the saddest theme ever.
Yeah. And, like, literally the image of the palm trees has, like, a man hanging from it and everything, like, from it and everything. And in the game, you can find that little island. so stupid. But it was a cool Easter egg. But, no, yeah, the whole idea with that is basically like they didn't show gameplay much on it, but like a similar idea where like you're at the resort or some like just some like high level resort, and it does seem like you might like basically from the trailer of Dead Island, from what I remember, is like you like the trailer was like through the perspective of like a drunken guy just like going around like the resort and everything, and you also got to subtly see like the other player or the other characters that you could choose in that trailer, and just because it would lead into this funny joke where so like your character basically like passes out and wakes up the next morning, but in the trailer it's obvious that it's the white guy trailer and everything, or like it's the white guy character.
Okay, so here's what's going on. Sorry if I'm interrupting you. It was announced at E3 2014. But nothing came of it, and apparently it just got released now.
Okay, then yeah, so that's why.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, but yeah, it's like the whole thing of just crap, I forgot what I was saying.
Apparently, it also says here in 2022, a trailer for Goat Simulator 3 used elements from an early Dead Island 2 trailer as a bait and switch before revealing the titular goats. That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, because I remember in some of the Goat Similar videos I've seen before, they do have like a lot of Easter eggs and references hidden in them.
I know, like I said, Deadmau5 was in that last one. Got him to like do one of those older sounds.
Oh no, yeah, he was also in the second one as well too, I believe.
It's on the roof. He's on the roof, right? Or is that? I thought that was the second one.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I thought right. I might have said. Forget it. But like,
Yeah.
point is, I don't know what's going on there. On there. One other thing that got my attention was the remake of System Shock.
That one does look pretty interesting. I mean, just like the cover they have for it, just pretty.
It's good stuff. Cruiser, you've played Bioshock, right?
Very little.
Bioshock is the spiritual successor of this game, System Shock. It was a game released back in
played all 3 games.
Bioshock or System Shock?
Bioshock.
Oh, what about System Shock?
I can't say that I have.
I have a feeling it's like one of those games that you could probably see Higgins playing.
Probably. I
Yeah,
saw Higgins play Splatfest.
Oh yeah, how was Splatfest?
It was nice. I tested out a couple of the new weapons that they had in there. The Splatana and the bow they had. Splatana, not the greatest weapon, but a lot of fun.
Dude, I still need to play Splatoon.
The arrow, the bow is honestly not that great.
So wasn't System Shock like I think I'm remembering it wrong. Was it a point and click system? No.
I don't think it was. I think it was a PC game at one point.
Okay, yeah. I think that's why. I remember seeing it like specifically for PC. I think that's why.
Yeah, I think it was a PC game, and that was just. I think it was ported to console. I could be wrong, but yeah. Then it was a spirit. It was what inspired Bioshock.
Yeah, there were a lot of things that inspired it, but yeah, I can see System Shock was mostly because like the overall and just like what they're showing in the trailer, you can see it.
Yeah, and it looks beautiful. This whole area of the space station looks really cool.
Yeah, like we're not like where like Bioshock specifically. It was like underwater, then like in the air. Now like it's just like, hey, we're going into space.
Yep, I like how you have like this whole Gladys computer-esque deal stalking you, which is pretty cool. But yeah, if it's on available in my reach, I'll play it. I'll see what they got. I mean,
I can see it being a good game. Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, nothing really else was noteworthy at Gamescom. For me.
To you. Don't say that, thinking your opinion is regarded for all of us.
I know. I was just about to say to me. I was about to say to me at least. But what about you guys? Did you guys see anything else that was actually in your interest?
There was the obvious for anime lovers. There's the One Piece Odyssey, which was looked pretty nice, like pretty crisp and everything with the whole gameplay and some of the images that they have as well too. Even the subtleness of some characters as well too. The character Zoro in the anime, he has bad directions, so he always gets lost half the time. In the game, to make that an accurate thing, you know how games will have like the mini map and everything for your character, so you know where you are and all like that.
Yeah.
Literally, his mini map is all blurred out. Like it is literally blurred. I remember watching on TikTok someone doing like a small demo on it as well too, and like I think if you go to the map for like a big map and everything, I think that was blurred as well.
That's pretty clever, actually.
And that works. So yeah, because that works because like he is known in the group for like either being lost or like forgetting where he's at.
Really interesting stuff. What else?
Anything that you seen Jablonski that
not that really stuck out, other than Dead Island 2.
Most I did kind of like the idea for like the indie games that they have for here. Like this one was kind of stupid, but like the idea just I don't know. Like so, it's a game called The Last Hero of Nostalgia.
What?
Oh boy.
Yeah, The Last Hero of Nostalgia. Oh my god, it's so fucking dumb. So you gotta kind of watch the trailer yourself to understand it more, but oh god,
this shit up.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's actually another game there's actually a game that I am looking forward to.
Yeah.
And,
but look up The Last Hero of Nostalgia. Like so, there's no real like graphics to it. Really, it's kind of like it's almost like you're a beta tester. Because like your character is literally a stick figure. It's just like pixels, like like
Wow, I
lines,
remember playing.
pixels.
Wow, he reminds me of that one game that was played on funbrain.com. A billion points to anybody who remembers that.
But yeah, you're just like drawn as pixels, and like you could have like armor and everything that will give your character somewhat of a look, but they're still just like this pixel and everything. You got classes which are just like a sword, shield, longer sword, short sword, dagger, and shield.
Grab my short sword.
So there was something that popped up that I'm actually looking really forward to. The Lies of P.
Yeah, that one's actually a pretty good one that's coming out.
That looks really fucking awesome.
There was
that was the one. Oh, good.
Sorry, no, go on. You finish it. I got another trailer after that.
Yeah, the Life of P is like was the game that I talked about like a while, like a long time ago on our chat, saying like yeah. But yeah, basically how we were talking about Pinocchio, it's kind of a somewhat similar story.
It's essentially Pinocchio, except it's Pinocchio meets Bloodborne.
Yeah.
So I saw another trailer with my girlfriend, and I'm just gonna ask you guys a question. You ever played Stray?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I posted a picture on
of course.
Facebook a while ago.
You like raccoons?
Oh yeah, you mean Snackoon?
Snackoon, yeah. So in this game,
Snackoon is adorable.
This game, I don't know, it looks kind of ugly to me.
How dare you?
It looks like you're playing as a raccoon in a dystopian future where snack foods are not allowed, and they're like banned, like straight up banned. I guess it's to control the diabetes situation or something, but like you're a raccoon, and you're just trying to find snacks. That's the game.
I love it. It's perfect. It's perfect. The name works so well.
No, I'm gonna tell you a game that should have been talked about more and has a better name, and that will be Squirrel with a Gun. There is if you don't know what I'm talking about, the title says it all. You are a squirrel with a gun.
But you're not a trash panda.
You're a trash panda.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. I want to be a trash panda. That's why Snackoon is something that appeals to me.
You're more of a I was about to say you're more of a trash panda than Cruiser. Come on.
I overall love it just because I do kind of like the animation style and like the graphics.
I have no idea where I was going with that joke, by the way.
Trash panda, greatest panda ever.
Yeah.
But
no,
yeah, it was really adorable.
Yep. So Gamescom was okay, honestly.
And besides all of that, one of the other games that stood out to me was this. Trying to find it. It's a game called Foreboding.
That one, I think.
For Frodo.
Talking bracelet.
Yeah, that one looked way interesting to me, honestly. Like just the overall depth and feel to it.
I'm not entirely sold on it. I'm not saying it's a bad game or it's going to be a bad game. It just doesn't really fit what I like.
Okay.
I
remember in the interview they were right there going, I wonder if Justin Jablonski will love this game. We made it exactly for him.
No, but it's like I'm sure it's gonna be.
What doesn't appeal to you about it? Like, because it's supposed to just be like an open world RPG kind of idea, but like in the characters like some sort of like magical, mystical. I almost want to say she's a magical girl.
I can't really put my finger on it. It's just one of those games where it just kind of looks okay.
No, yeah.
My local GameStop, one of the employees there was trying to say, "Hey, you should check out Foreboding because you got like some of these. You bought some of these and pre-orders." I'm not entirely sold on it. Like, oh, there's a trailer. Like, watch the trailer.
Anyway,
yeah, it looks alright. Still not.
Anyway, Gamescom was. I would say Gamescom was okay this year. What do you guys think?
I liked it. Like again, just like people just overall cheering about it. There's another like indie game as well too. It's called Lose Lagoon. It looks pretty homey. It's like almost like another like type of world builder similar to. I kind of want to say similar to Animal Crossing almost, except like you kind of really own the island, I guess, or something like that. Yeah, you're kind of just going around. You have like a one of those plane boats or like the
Airboats.
Yeah, the airboats. Well, that's not no, that's not an airboat.
Oh, it's not the one with the. You said plane. Never mind. I thought you said. Never mind.
But no, it is a plane, but like that's not specifically what it's called. But yeah, they have one of those, and like I guess the idea is like you're able to travel from different islands and gather things and resources and build things at your island or something like that, or you're able to find things on the island, something like that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they mostly have just like a. They mostly just did have like a lot of new indie titles that were coming out, besides like big names and like big titles that people were probably anticipating. But most of the indie titles were pretty good. There's this one called Brewmaster, where you literally are. It's a beer brewing simulator. The overall like setting and like feel to that one, just like you just feel very relaxed and everything, just trying to make your own beer.
I'm gonna kind of loop around to Splatfest real quick because they actually did add in some mechanics I liked. I like that you can actually now target where you want to land.
Nice. You know, Cruiser.
Like,
Go on.
So every time you die, you get brought back, but you're like elevated. You can go like a little certain distance, but it's nice to go like, okay, I want to drop off here. I want to drop here.
No, Cruiser. I'm actually curious. What is it that about Splatoon that doesn't really interest you?
I'm not into multiplayer. These online multiplayer games.
Just in general, you're not like a big fan. I thought it was more or less the concept that was flowing you away.
I want to play a game. I don't feel like being in a competition.
There is a single player mode to it.
And yeah, I just douse everything in paint.
Yeah, it's just Turf War.
A puzzle game.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is.
Turf War.
The Turf War thing is just like the whole thing within like the online battle. The single player is a whole different concept.
Yeah, I mean, I've been meaning to play it.
I never really got that much into it. It's like I like to like watch and everything, but playing it, I was just like I never got into it that much. Because I do like the idea and like the songs that came out of it was.
Oh yeah,
fun.
I want to see footage of that Squid Sisters concert.
Yeah.
Speaking of
just that either like I mean like the beginning or like the when it first came out and it's like you're a squid, you're a kid, you're a squid now, you're a kid now. Just that overall.
I still use that phrase. Are you a squid or are you a kid? Cruiser, I actually want to actually speaking of concerts, Cruiser. Did you see that they posted the South Park concert on YouTube?
Yeah, I need to watch it.
Yeah, me too. I like that stuff. Like I remember you sending me that clip of them playing with Rush. Where they played fucking. What did they play?
Okay.
Fucking.
Closer to the Heart.
Closer to the Heart.
We have so apparently the episode titles of Futurama came out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is this breaking news?
Yes, it is actually.
Okay, I'm gonna put. All right then, I can finally use this after so long. Then. Okay, go on. What are the titles of Futurama?
Okay, so the episode titles for Futurama's comeback read as such: The Impossible Stream, Rage Against the Vaccine, That is Cancelled, The Prince and the Product, Related to Items You Viewed, Children of a Lesser Bog, How the West Was 1010001, I Know What You Did Last Xmas. It's written exactly like that.
Yeah, look at
Parasites Regained, and All the Way Down.
Okay. I'm just taking a guess out of Parasites Regained is maybe a sequel to when Fry got the worms
That would
in
actually be
him.
kind of cool.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, because remember, he got him because he ate that tomato, and remember what the worm says when they're leaving his body?
No, it wasn't. I thought it was something else.
No, it was the tomato. It was the tomato.
Yeah, what did he say?
I thought it was like something from a gas station.
Yeah, I forgot what he says.
Gas station.
What does he say?
Gas station. Oh, at the end, the worm is like, "Hey, we'll be back. You ever eat at wherever?" And goes like, "And you ever got their secret sauce?" Yo,
I remember that part.
Away. I remember it.
I remember what he said.
It was just so stupid. Just like, you ever get their secret sauce?
Yo. I like how you backed up when you did that.
No, yeah, because that's what he does. He goes like, yo. And just like slowly back away.
That's a classic episode in my opinion. That's one of my favorite ones.
But I wonder what Rage Against the Vaccine is going to be about.
You know they're going to poke fun.
Yeah.
A robot virus? A robot virus that affects humans for some reason, I bet. Oh god, I'm gonna laugh if that's true.
That would actually be kind of fun. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh and just be like, oh shit, I'm psychic.
Oh, and also, finally now, Cartoon Network is getting on their 30th anniversary stuff.
Oh my god, are they gonna do something this time?
We're getting, let's see, they're gonna be showing an episode of Chowder and an episode of Codename Kids Next Door on the 5th of September.
The originals, or new stuff.
Original. They
yay.
The episode is for Chowder is Chowder Grows Up. Of course, that fucking episode.
Of course, yeah.
And the Codename Kid Next Door is Operation End.
Aw.
And also on September 4th, they are going to be showing Ben 10 Alien Force.
Really?
With Ben 10 Returns. And fun fact is the first time it's been on air on the channel since 2014.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting. I mean, like with...
I will give this. Ben 10 was like one of the other series that had like another nice theme song that you could just keep in your head and just be like...
What was the thing? I'm glad they're doing something unlike what they did with the 25th episode anniversary. Do you know what they did?
They had like this weird music video.
Yeah, they had this weird music video at the end that Rebel Taxi said, well, that was cool, but what are you going to do? It was the biggest disappointment to fans. So I'm glad they're giving some makeup. But
they're
no,
kind of doing. We'll see how.
But no, I have some concerns tonight, guys, because Mr. Concert Cruiser here has not been speaking, and I'm wondering what situations he's in.
As most of you guys know, I'll be flying out to see Rammstein in Philadelphia Tuesday, and I entered to.
That was Rammstein.
Evan,
sorry.
The joke is dead.
Oh.
And I didn't win.
Oh.
They selected 10 people from whoever entered on their fan club site, and over 100 people entered to meet them, and they only selected 10 winners per date, and I was not one of them. This is the last band on my bucket list of bands I want to meet before I die. And it is getting harder and harder to see them. They only have 9 stops on their North American tour because they decided to make their, as you guys know, they're very well known for their shows, but now their shows are meant to take up a stadium. It takes a solid week to build this friggin' thing, and because of that, they only have 9 stops here to try to encourage people to fly out to these things. Everyone's telling me, go see them when they're over in Europe. That is easier said than done. I don't have that kind of money. I'm not even really in a position to leave the country right now.
I was also going to say, do you have a passport?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well...
Gotta get one of those.
Halfway. Yeah, that's halfway.
It's not just the passport, but also reasons for here at the house, which I will not discuss on air. All I will say is that it has nothing to do with the law. I just want to meet one member and get a picture with them. But it is proving so freaking hard. I want to love this band. I want to support this band. But when they do so little for their fans, it's like, why should I even bother? I mean, to give an example, their first show on U.S. soil in over 10 years, I think was back in 2009 at Madison Square Garden. And they filmed it and made a DVD out of it called In America. So to promote it, they did a signing in Germany. You filmed this in New York City, and you did a signing to promote it in Germany. Gee, thanks. Sure, it's not sure. Coming here, costs money, but you couldn't think of something to do? God, I just want to meet one member. I don't care who it is. So, when I get there the day before, I'm going to scope out the venue and see if there's any good access points where I might have a shot. I've never tried to find out what hotel or airport a famous person is coming to try to get an autograph. Granted, this is a very common thing amongst autograph seekers, but I just want one. And it is proving so hard.
So
I'm still gonna give it a shot, but I do not like my chances.
How much do their tickets cost? Not like close row or anything, just like a regular base, like normal ticket kind of thing.
$130. Front floor seating, I don't know how much, but I do know that on StubHub or one of these other ticket resale sites, the Fire Zone, where it's up close to the stage, this guy was selling his for $300. Yeah.
Foreign bands are never cheap. They're never cheap.
Yeah, and also they don't really set their prices really.
Yeah, I think it's like the facility mainly.
It's usually the people that own the area or like the place that they're renting or performing at. And
wait. Actually, Cruiser, where are you seeing it specifically in Philadelphia?
Lincoln Financial Field.
Oh, that's the reason.
What?
Concerts at the Link are notoriously expensive.
Well, it's going to be expensive everywhere because these are in stadiums, not arenas.
Yeah.
Okay, they're like the only new band to actually sell out in a stadium. And to be honest, I think I actually have to wonder if maybe they're winding down to the end of their career, because according to some people, they're seeing the writing on the wall. They don't have much left in them, and they're going out with this huge stage setup that is rather difficult to tour with. And with the price of fuel going higher and higher with no end in sight, it's going to be difficult to tour with this thing. Matter of fact, I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot by going stadium routes. And honestly, I actually prefer their arena setup because this thing is just big. Their arena rig has more moving parts to it. It's much more intricate. Okay, so this thing is huge. Okay, so people are trying to tell me, well, they got flame towers up there. Great. There's this huge tower that's that's in the venue, and it's blocking some people's view. Cool. Well, it has a monitor. Yeah, venues have their own monitors. Well, it has an elevator. Yeah, the one I went to had a drawbridge that led to a B stage. Well, this has a B stage. Okay. Do they actually have to walk there, or does a drawbridge come down to connect the two? Okay, look, just because it's huge, it doesn't make it better.
So a drawbridge is better?
You saw a concert on a drawbridge, man?
No, when I saw Rammstein for the first time, a bridge started lowering from the ceiling of the arena, and the band comes walking through the crowd with a lit torch. They get to the B stage, it rises them up, and they all go walking down this thing to the actual stage.
Nice.
And very cool. And this stadium setup has a B stage as well, but there's no real fancy way of getting there. They just have to clear a space and walk. But all that aside, my chances of seeing them or just meeting one member are getting very small. And I just want this one journey to be over. But I don't know if it will.
I'm sorry, dude.
I know.
You're gonna find that. However, I think you're gonna find a chance to get to see them again. I know that's really much out there, but still, I want to see. I still think this won't be the last time you'll be able to see him. I think you're gonna get a chance to see him again at one point. I know that's saying a lot, but you know, it's just me.
Yeah, it's not like they're gonna die after this that fast. Like, you can still meet them.
But my chances are getting slimmer.
It's okay, man. I mean, like, how many times have you seen them perform?
They don't come to other continents that often.
Are they? Would you call them your favorite band of all time?
Around 98 and 99, there were 4 bands that I heard that you could say changed my life. I was lucky enough to meet them all, except them. And I just want this to be done.
I'm sorry, dude.
I know.
It's gonna be okay, man. It's all good. Lady Wolfex is giving you hearts, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's okay, man. You're gonna do good. The very least, you're gonna be able to see that. Like with me and my favorite German band, Kraftwerk, I thought I'd never get the chance to see them live, and I got that chance. Just the privilege of seeing them perform without getting Ralph Uter's autograph at the back because people were stalking the bus. I still felt honored to see that show, and I feel like getting the chance to see a foreign band that doesn't really tour around is still a privilege. I know that you and me have differing opinions on that, but still, I think it's still a good honor that you're still getting able to see this band. And who knows, maybe something will happen up there.
I hope so.
Keep up that hope, man. And like you said, how many times did you say you saw these guys?
Just once.
Here's a question I've been meaning to ask you, Cruiser. This is something as a guy who's seen probably more concerts than I can count. In your honest opinion, when it comes to getting autographs from a band, and you obviously have to wait in a long damn line.
Yeah.
Do you think waiting in line is worth the experience, or going to see the concert worth like part of it? For example, like, would you rather wait to get a good spot in line, or line to see a band to get an autograph from a band, or just seeing them perform? I know that's a weird, huge thing, but you know what? Let me rephrase that. You've seen the band before. Would you rather see them perform again, or wait in line for that autograph?
Wait in line.
You would skip the show just to wait in line for that autograph?
Thousands, if not millions of people are going to see this show. Do you know how many people actually have the privilege to meet them? Not that many. What is more special?
What would be the case if you haven't seen the band before perform? Would you say it would depend?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, again, I'm really sorry that you didn't win. However, keep looking yourselves around. You might be able to see other things come up.
Believe me, guys, I know, to everyone out there watching, I know this isn't what our usual shtick. This is just something that was so close.
Dude, no, it's cool. I understand how special this is. I gave you the spotlight a couple of times for this. But like, yeah, it's good that you want to vent this out. It's really good that you wanted to vent that out. You guys have no problem with this? Kuma, Jablonski.
Oh,
So I'm fine with it.
sorry, I turned everything down just so I didn't have to interrupt or anything. No,
Like,
yeah,
do I think
everything's good.
do I think I'm still gonna have fun? Sure. I just want to check. I just want to close the book on that journey.
I think that you'll still get that chance, man. You guys be careful in Philadelphia, dude. It is a dangerous city.
I mean, hell, I even tried asking various Comic Cons, like, hey, would you consider getting just one member here? I tried, showing them, like, how much money they bring in, just how far fans are willing to go to meet them. And I have not found a con that has done just that. But anyway, it's the final 5.
Okay. Welcome to the Final 5, everybody. It's the Final 5 moments with the Final 5 things and the Final 5 says. As usual, I'll go ladies first. So, Jablonski, your time begins. As soon as I get you on the board there. Your time begins now.
I don't have much going on. Just my usual crap. Work, home, life. And trying to chip away a second Halloween full. Not too much else, really. Remember, kids, drink motherfucking drugs.
Alright. That's good. Alright, next up we got Kuma. Your time begins now.
I don't know. I'm kind of drained. I've just been doing more D&D stuff, really. I'm sorry, my head's not in this right now.
It's okay. I could just cut it there if you'd like.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, do you still want to do your quote of the week?
Yeah, I can still do that. I just been
I understand. Cruiser, do you have anything to add on your Final 5 segment?
Not really. Just that Jablonski and I are still working on a project together.
Okay.
Kind of two, actually. I'm going to have to reanalyze one of them because I originally had a rule set, but Jablonski kind of pointed out why that rule was unnecessary. So now I'm going to have to reevaluate what it is that we're checking out, for lack of a better word.
Well, I gave you a whole bunch of suggestions.
All right. For me, my Final 5, this is the same thing here. I'm probably not going to be, I'm not going to be here next week because I'm traveling up north. The week after that, Sunday, I'm going to be at Colossal Con with Bruce. The week after that, it's dependent. I have plans with somebody. And, yeah. With that being said, I'm going to bring you on to Kuma's quote of the week. Stand by. Okay.
Yay. So my quote of the week comes from. So I was just bored one day and just like looking up just random names on quotes and everything, and I stumbled upon this name called Nightbird. They're I don't know. I didn't fully look up what they identify as, so like I'm just gonna say they for right now. But they mostly look overall feminine and womanish. So like I don't want to assume it or what they go by, but like they have like this very interesting quote that like that might relate to this, I guess. Well, not as much however you want to take it. It goes, "You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy." And yeah, that's pretty much it. Your happiness is your own. It's however you want to take it, make it, feel it. It's all yours and happiness. But yeah, from that side note, just remember everybody, not everything in life is problematic. It can also be traumatic.
Interesting conclusion right there.
It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. End it right.
My life is a bacon-wrapped hell on earth.